You need to teach your brain how to reduce your inflammation, how to lose your belly fat. And many times you are sabotaging yourself and gaining your weight back again because you are thinking that your liking system should be always combined with the wanting system. Wrong. Every single time that you only let the external motivation controls your behaviors, you're gonna feel sad, you're gonna feel unhappy, you're gonna feel frustrated. People are more depressed because of that. So that's why one of the ways for you to treat this is by, nowadays we know in neuroscience what we call wanting and liking. If you don't know how to combine the wanting system and the liking system inside your brain, in neuroscience we know already that you will fail. You're gonna keep gaining your weight back all the time. You're gonna keep inflaming your body. Many of you want something but you don't like that. Other people, they like something, but they don't want to do it. Other people, they don't like a task and they don't want to do it at all. And all the groups of people, they like doing a task, a specific thing, and they want to do it. Tiago, why is that important? Write this down. Nowadays, we know that the liking system and the wanting system inside your brain, they are in different parts of your brain. Tiago, what does it mean? It means that even if you want something because you know that's beneficial for you. Tiago, give me an example. Any of you here who want to exercise, working out, but you don't like working out. One day someone said to me, Tiago, I really don't like working out. Working out is really boring. I hate exercising. But if you want to exercise because you know the benefits of workout, you are the type of the person who wants to exercise because you know the benefits, everything, all the benefits that you have, but you don't like it. Now, give me an example of a situation that's the liking is separate of my brain, of the wanting system. For example, you like a dessert, chocolate cake. For example, many times I like a chocolate cake. I like it. Once I start eating, after some bites, I don't want it anymore. Why? Because I know that if I overeat that chocolate cake, I'm gonna have trouble. I'm gonna have more problems. So I like it, but I don't want it to keep eating. Who's understanding this? Say I. Guys, you really need to understand that. That's the way for you to lose weight the right way, to teach your brain the right way. I'm telling you here. So remember, for you to understand that inside your brain, only 10% of the size of the liking system compared to the whole size of the wanting system. So what does it mean? It means that your brain is designed for you to prioritize the wanting system. The biggest area that's more active is the wanting system. And the 10% of that is the liking system. So the liking system is really small. Tell why? Because for our survival mode, if you want, for our ancestors, an animal, for example, the animal, the lion, doesn't want to keep, like, to put a lot of effort and run and eat the gazelle. But the lion wants to do this. Doesn't mean that the lion likes that, but the lion have to. Otherwise, the lion will die. Same thing with you. Same thing with me. Our wanting system should be super high. And many times you are sabotaging yourself and gaining your weight back again because you are thinking that your liking system should be always combined with the wanting system. Wrong. Anything that's new, anything that's not from your current behavior, anything that you know that you need to do that you have never done before, you need to be aware that at the beginning, the liking system will not be active inside your brain. There are 3 micro areas inside your brain that's part of the liking system. So, okay, Thiago, yeah, all right. So I need to lose my belly fat, and I know that I need to focus on foods that will help reduce my inflammation. I know that I need to focus on foods that will help balance my hormones. So let's suppose this is something new. You are prioritizing foods that will help your hormones. You are prioritizing foods that will help you reduce your inflammation. You are going to prioritize foods that will help your emotional eating. Something new. You never tried that strategy. Once you start that strategy, if you expect that your liking system inside your brain will be active, sooner or later, you're going to make a mistake. You're going to fail. Why? Because it's something different. You always need to prioritize the wanting part. That's why, Thiago, give me an example when I want something, but I don't like it. Give me another example. The craziest part, guys, this is the craziest part. When you want something, but you don't like it, that can be something that's beneficial for you, or that can be something bad for you. Anybody who is addicted, if you know anybody who is addicted to alcohol or drugs, something that's not beneficial to them, their wanting system, they really want to do that activity, to, for example, to drink that alcohol. But most people don't like it. The way that they will feel after they drink like crazy. They don't like the hangover effect. How many of you are still a slave of this type of behaviors? You have an addiction, specific addiction. I'm addicted to sweets, Tiago. Many of you, for example, how many of you here, you want to have the sweets, and then you have a lot of sweets. Instead of eating 2 squares of chocolate, you eat the whole bar. Instead of not snacking at 10 p.m., you snack at 10 p.m. Instead of putting 3 tablespoons of sweet potato, of potato, you put 8 tablespoons of sweet potato. What does it mean? Even if you are doing something because you want, you are doing something because you want, but you don't like it because you are aware. A lady came to me and said, Thiago, it's crazy because I'm gonna eat something that I know that's not good for me, but I eat it anyways. I even cannot understand why I have this behavior. And then I said to her, why is that? Because your wanting system is active, but your liking system is not active. Why? Because your prefrontal cortex, the rational area, is aware of there will not have benefits after you eat a bunch of sweets. There will not have benefits once you finish your snack at 10 p.m. Actually, you know that you're going to struggle in your sleep. But why do you do that? Why do you still do it? Because the liking system is separate to the wanting system inside your brain. Guys, this neuroscience, it's shocking how your brain works. Shocking. Because it's a structure for survival mode. Our brain is designed for survival, not for you to become happier. You are the responsible to become happier, to lose your belly fat. Your body, your brain will do everything for survival. So one part of the survival mode is wanting system. Write this down. Write this down. Motivation. So wanting system is related to motivation, to desire. Wanting system is related to motivation. And liking system inside your brain is related to pleasure, to reward. They're different. So that's why if someone calls you right now and say, Patricia, I'm here with your children and I'm gonna kill your children if you don't transfer to me $100,000. Guess what's gonna happen? You will not like it at all to transfer $100,000 to this crazy guy, but you will want a lot to transfer this $100,000. Did you get that? So what does it mean, Thiago? It means that your motivation is super high to transfer 100K, but you don't like that. Thiago, are you saying to me that feeling super motivated doesn't mean that I have to like it a lot? Doesn't mean that I have to feel great? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what we know in neuroscience. So if any of you here are still having the wrong belief that for you to feel motivated, you need to feel good, that's when you sabotage yourself and then you gain your weight back. Because you think that you need to feel good for you to feel motivated. Your brain, it's already proven that they work in different areas. Liking system is a different area compared to the wanting system. And then you can tell me, Thiago, for example, I had one person in my family, someone in my family in Brazil. He asked me, Thiago, because I was explaining this to my whole family. He said to me, Thiago, but I hate my job, so I don't like my job. And I don't want to go to my work. I hate my work and I don't want to go every day. So what was my situation here? Because the wanting system is not active and the liking system is not active. So what's my situation here? And then I told him, in your case, that's the place that nobody wants to be. Because if you go to your work, but you don't want to go, it's not an internal desire, and you don't like your work, your job, if this is happening, your brain every day is super confused. Your brain say to you, whoa, hold on. Are you going to a job? You are going to work every day. You don't want to go and you don't like it. Where is the pleasure that you are giving to me here for me to enjoy life, to at least perform in a great way? It doesn't exist. So that's why people who do something that they don't want and they don't like, we call in neuroscience, write this down, external motivation. That's a negative external motivation. What's the motivation for that? You need to pay your bills. So he told me, Thiago, I just go to my work because I need to pay my bills. But I don't want to go and I don't like it. Am I screwed? So look what happened. every single time that you have an external motivation, you're just doing something. You're paying a bag. For example, you're buying a bag. Oh, not a bag. Let me give another example. Besides the job, you go to a restaurant or you go to a party, and then you don't want to drink and you don't like drinking, but you drink anyways because the friends they come to you and say, no, no, just drink a little bit. Be social here. And then you drink. So you don't want and you don't like drinking. That's terrible. And then you say, Thiago, I need to be social. Be social with your body, not with other people. Because you are against these systems in your brain that helps you. Every single time that you only let the external motivation controls your behaviors, you're going to feel sad, you're going to feel unhappy, you're going to feel frustrated. So that's why nowadays we know people who do something that they don't want and they don't like because of external motivation, they are more stressed than ever, and people feel depressed. People are more depressed because of that. Why is that? There is a paper showing that more than 70% of people worldwide, they don't like their jobs. They don't like it. So imagine, what's the external motivation in this case? The payment that you're going to receive. You're going to receive a payment at the end of the month. But guys, this is happening inside your brain, a conflict of systems. Your brain saying to you, whoa, I don't know what to do. I'm going to give you more stress. I will give you lack of patience. I'm going to give you sadness all of a sudden. And then your comfort zone will be when you go back home to snack. You're going to try to seek quick pleasure in different places. It's crazy how many people are living their lives like that. Can you guys understand this? You really need to understand that because only 10% here inside your brain is responsible for the liking system. And the rest is for the wanting system. So what's the solution? What's the solution? So remember one thing. Oh, look at me here. Look at me. When you are supposed to do something today, eat a specific food today to reduce your inflammation. And every single time that you say, no, I'm going to start this tomorrow. Every single time there is an avoidance, you just had a quick pleasure. Your limbic system was leading your brain. The emotional part, the part of, okay, no, quick pleasure. I don't want to have this for now. I'm going to start this tomorrow. Same thing with workouts, exercising. Let's say you know that you need to exercise. You are supposed to exercise today, and then you skip it. You say to yourself, no, I'm going to just do this tomorrow. This avoidance is also called quick pleasure. Tiago, what does it mean? It means that write this down, every single time that you have always this quick pleasure by avoiding something that you are supposed to do, you are always making your brain, sooner or later, sabotaging yourself every single day. You are making your brain lazy. You're making your brain showing you 10 more excuses tomorrow. So you are teaching your brain how to become lazier. Lazy in what? Not lazy in only exercise. Lazy of not taking care of yourself enough throughout the day. Lazy of not thinking twice before having an argument with your partner. Lazy in not taking action and stand up more and choose better foods. You just become lazier of everything. When we talk about becoming your best version, your brain becomes lazy. Why? Because you're teaching your brain this behavior. Who is understanding this? Say I. I'm gonna repeat this part for you to understand. Liking system in your brain is in a different place of the wanting system inside your brain. So if you ask me, what's the solution? Solution for you, starting from today, if you notice something that's really beneficial for you to lose your belly fat, to modulate your hormones, to reduce your inflammation, a specific test is ideal for you. Don't expect putting, a condition. Don't put a condition. I like this. I don't like this. If you put that condition, you're going to screw all the strategy. You're going to make your brain confused because wanting doesn't require liking. But let me tell the best news. Best news is that crazy stuff. Nowadays, we know that even if this area in our brain, the liking system and the wanting system, they are separate. But when you start doing something, look at that, pay attention to that, guys. When you want to do something that you don't like it, you want to do something, and then you start doing that, even without liking, but your prefrontal cortex here, the rational part knows that there will be a reward later, even if you don't want what you're doing. If you keep repeating that behavior, you want to do it because you know that's beneficial, but you don't like doing it. Guess what's going to happen inside your brain? The circuits of the wanting system will connect, will get stronger together with the liking system. They're going to work together. That's what happens with the circuitry of neurons in the liking system and the wanting system inside your brain. Tiago, what does it mean? If you come to me and say, Tiago, I really didn't enjoy having mixed berries. But I started having mixed berries since 2 weeks ago. And then now I'm enjoying mixed berries. I'm enjoying eating mixed berries every single afternoon. Why is that? Because throughout the 2 weeks, throughout these weeks, because you were doing something that you wanted because it was beneficial, even without liking it, while you were doing this behavior, you were activating these areas of the liking system. Why? Tell why? Crazy stuff. Because after you ate these mixed berries, your brain noticed a reward of there was a reward. Every single time that you finish a test that was beneficial to you, there is a reward of what? Satisfaction. I did what I was supposed to do. I ate what I was supposed to eat. Every single time that your brain concludes this, guess what's going to happen? The liking system start becoming active. That's why sooner or later you start enjoying, you start liking what you didn't used to like. Who here noticed that? Who here, for example, that's my case about exercise. That's my case. Every single time when I started working out, I never liked that exercise. Never liked it. But now I'm enjoying working out. I want to work out and I like exercising. I like working out. Why? Because in the middle of the journey, I was showing my brain, I said to you, I was supposed to finish this workout and I did it. And now I'm feeling good. And then my brain was noticing this feeling good and say, oh, okay, so it means that's beneficial to your body. So let me activate the liking system as well. Guys, and then you create that domino effect. All of a sudden, a specific behavior that's making you a better version is part of your identity already. Now it's part of you. Now it's part of you. Now you just do automatically. Now you eat that specific food in that specific morning because it's part of you. You even don't think about it. Now it's inside of you. That's what you want. That's the way for you to avoid self-sabotage. You really need to understand this. You really need to learn that. Tibir said, I couldn't stand it, just eat pudding. And now I have it twice a week. That's it. Same thing with dark chocolate. You start eating dark chocolate, 70% dark chocolate. Someone one day came to me, Tiago, you eat 90% dark chocolate. Wah, wah. 90%? I said to her, of course, I started, with 70%. And then slowly I was increasing until I hit 90% dark chocolate. Now I want it and I like it, the taste. I like the taste. Why? I taught my brain. Guys, you really need to play the game of your brain. Otherwise, your brain, boom, you will win always. Did you guys get that? Final message here to you. Remember to connect the behavior that you need to teach your brain and the knowledge that you are getting on the internet. Everything that you are watching, everything that you are listening to should be beneficial to you, and you need to have an outcome. You need to apply this information that you're having. If you are always feeding your brain with something that's destructive, that's why someone who wants to eat a bunch of French fries, hamburgers, like a bunch of like ultra processed foods, they want it, but they don't like it. They feel sluggish, they feel terrible. But why they're doing this? Because they are feeding the environment. So tip for you, write this down. Be careful what's the things that you're allowing in your environment. Don't let a food that will not help you to be around your environment. Don't let someone that's negative, that's a toxic person, to be in your environment. Don't let a TV to be turned on in your environment. Don't follow someone or something that's always giving bad news. Why? Because otherwise, your brain will do this. Will consume that information in milliseconds. Now it's going to be part of you. It will go to your subconscious mind, and then you are going to become sad. You're going to sabotage yourself without knowing what happened. All of a sudden, what's going on here? I'm feeling sad. What's going on here? My belly is bigger. What's going on here? I'm not having energy. What's going on here? I'm feeling older. What's going on? All of a sudden. No. It was not all of a sudden. You were allowing your environment to destroy you. You just allowed that. Did you guys get that? Okay, so that's why one of the ways for you to treat this is by focusing on the spiritual health. I tell you all the time, if you don't focus on the spiritual part, stay close to the Creator. God is the thing that you feel alive. You feel that why I'm here, I have the purpose in life. I need to help others. You feel that fire inside of you. That's what I feel, and I really want everybody to feel that fire, like that, overflowing energy. We only get this if we are connecting with God, the Creator. We are incredible creatures, a miracle that have the capacity to wake up every single day and be alive again. We need to be close to that spiritual part. The secrets of life, the magic of life. It's a magical stuff. Unbelievable things happening that we are not seeing, but we need to seek their truth. Stay close to God. Start reading the Bible. Start close to that, because this is the most powerful thing, and I'm noticing many of you are not seeking that. You are seeking a food, you are seeking a supplement. You are not seeking the real food. What is the real food? Stay connecting to the Creator who created you. That deep connection is the answer for many of the doubts about your life, your existential crisis. You can find easily the answer when you are closer to God. Okay? Talk to you guys soon.